Prague has been building a ring road for 30 years. Two-thirds are done. The final northern section starts in 2028. And when it finishes in 2031, maybe one or few neighborhoods' property prices will change forever. I'm Robin, and since 2014, I've been helping expats understand Prague real estate market. Today, we're talking about infrastructure, because in real estate, roads equals money. This is Pražský okruh, Prague's 83-kilometer ring road. The southern and western part have been working since 2010, but the northern section, 18-kilometer, connecting everything together, that's what we're still waiting for, and that's where the opportunity is. What is Pražský okruh? Right now, Prague has an incomplete ring road. The south works great since 2010, the west is nearly done, but if you're traveling from the north, you're still driving through Wenceslav Square. Medieval streets, modern traffic. Exactly as fun as it sounds. What's missing? The northern section, 18 kilometers, connecting the D8 to Germany and D10 to Poland. 3 segments, 518 Ruzyně-Suchdol, 519 Suchdol-Březiněves and 520 Březiněves-Satalice. Let's look at the timeline. An interesting fact, it all actually started in the 90s, when I was still in primary school. But the southern section opened in 2010. Northern section construction should start 2028 or 2029. The full completion target is 2031, but we all know what a construction target date in Czech means. The northern section alone is expected to cost over 70 billion Czech crowns, which is about 30% less than the whole new Metro D line. When it's done, it will connect 9 different highway directions without forcing everyone to drive through the city center. And when you can drive around the city instead of going through it, everything changes, especially property prices. So let's look at them. Why the northern section matters? Well, here's the rule. When travel time drops, property values tend to rise. It's a simple principle. People pay more to live where they can commute faster. That's logical. When Metro D was announced, Pankráctu Písnice, interest in southern districts increased. Developers started building, buyers started looking. Did prices go up? Yes. How much exactly? Well, it's hard to say with precision because other factors were moving at the same time. The market was rising, the inflation was happening, new projects were launching. But one thing is clear, demand increased because accessibility improved. Blanka Tunnel opened in 2015. Letná and Holešovice were hard to reach from western Prague. After Blanka Tunnel, it's just 8 minutes. Properties in these areas became more attractive. Did prices rise? Absolutely. Was it only because of Blanka? No. But infrastructure played a role. Southern Okruh section opened in 2010, which relieved traffic, made southern districts more accessible, and property demand stabilized at higher levels. The pattern is consistent: better infrastructure, better accessibility, better demand, higher prices. But here's the catch, timing is unpredictable. The northern section is still in phase 2. Construction hasn't started yet. If you believe in 2031 completion, and that's a big if, there is still time to get in before phase 3. This new part of Ring Road will have impact only to certain areas of Prague. We're going to speak to those which are close to the new section. The western section is basically done. The real opportunity is, if there is one, it's in the northern section that hasn't been built yet. We're speaking Vysočany, Libeň, Horní Počernice, and those areas and little villages northeast of Prague. What makes this different from southern or western Prague? Southern neighborhoods like Modřany got their infrastructure boost in 2010. Western areas like Zličín benefits from the nearly completed western section. But Vysočany and Libeň and further that direction, they're still waiting. They have a metro, great. They have services. They work as a great neighborhood already, but they don't have direct highway access yet. That changes in 2031, maybe. My take? Vysočany, that's a great option. It has metro, it has infrastructure, people live and work there today. The northern okruh, the northern section, would make it better by adding direct highway access. Will prices go up? Probably. Infrastructure usually helps, but how much, when exactly? No one knows. Which brings me to the reality check. And one disclaimer, I tried to quantify the actual increase or the expected increase based on previous data. I looked up into the historical prices where the metro was announced and see what was the difference in whole Prague and those new specific areas. But I couldn't figure out anything reasonable. I got some numbers, but nothing which I could back up with solid evidence. So I can't tell you exactly how much the prices will go up. I can just tell you, I think they will go up. Before you start searching as reality for Vysočany flats, let's talk about reality. Because I need you to understand three very important risks. Risk number one, check construction timelines. The Pražský okruh was first discussed in the 30s, seriously, 1930s. The southern section was supposed to be done by 2000 and opened in 2010. The northern section target is 2031, but construction hasn't started yet. It starts in 2028 or 2029. 2031 completion? Maybe 33, 35, maybe there's a permit delay and it's 37. All three northern parts have positive environmental impact assessments. Project documentation is in progress. Land purchases are happening right now, but Czech projects always face the same problems: permits, funding debates, politics, and people who don't want a highway in their backyard. Risk number two, long hold period. Even if everything goes perfectly well, and when does that happen in Czech constructions, you're holding for a minimum 6 years, from 2025 to 2031. More realistically, 7 to 10. That's an opportunity cost. Your money sits in a property instead of doing something else, and the market could change for completely unrelated reasons. Interest rates, economic crisis, who knows? Risk number three, speculation trap. Don't buy only because you think the Pražský okruh will finish. What if there is a major delay? What if funding gets cut? What if local opposition wins in court? This is Czech construction. Hope for the best, plan for the delays. Here is my rule. Buy in Vysočany or Libeň or other suburbs only if you'd be happy to live or rent there, even if the northern section never opens. If Vysočany makes sense to you today with its metro, its current amenities, with rental yields around 4%, then buy. If you were only buying because of the road, you're gambling. It's a speculation. So how do you actually use this information? If you're an investor, look at current rental yields in Vysočany and Libeň. Right now, there are around 4, maybe 5% gross. Compare that to neighborhoods that have both metro and highway access already, like the southern district. Factor in a 7 to 10 years minimum hold period. Calculate your return on investment with price appreciation and ask yourself, if the full Pražský okruh opens in 2035 instead of 31, does this still work? If you're a home buyer, ask yourself, would I live here even if the northern section never happens? Test the metro commute now. And I mean, if you live outside of Prague, you would park your car in Černý Most and line B to the city center is about 20 minutes or less. It works. Check the current schools in whatever neighborhood you're buying, the shops, the services. They exist, they function. This isn't a construction zone, so walk the neighborhood. See if you like it, buy for life, not for speculation. My advice? The smartest move is to buy in Vysočany or Libeň because they already have a metro, already have infrastructure, already work as in neighborhoods where people live normal lives today. Then if, and that's if, not when, the northern okruh opens in 2031, you get a bonus. That's how you win in real estate. You buy for good, but hope for great. If you want help with buying a property in Vysočany or anywhere else in Prague, we do this every day. Link in the description to book a free consultation. Because infrastructure equals money, but in Prague, infrastructure also equals patience. See you in another video.